Welcome to Republic Matters podcast. I'm Chris.
And I'm Johnny.
And tonight we're back after, I guess, a 2-month layoff, but hopefully we'll be doing these more frequently in the future. But tonight we're going to be talking about crypto. And this is really a basic crypto guide 101. So if you're already familiar with crypto, then maybe you don't really want to tune in. But if you don't know anything about crypto, this is going to be very basic as we go through and teach you all about it, or at least give you a good introduction.
That includes me. Teach me all about it.
So what is cryptocurrency? Well, you can think of it like digital money that exists really on computers. It's a way you can transact and send cash over the internet without any government interference. There's no physical coins to cryptocurrency. And we call it a cryptocurrency, but it's not technically a currency because it's not sanctioned or printed or issued by the government. So I like to think of it as more of a digital asset, where you can transact digitally, sending money, over the internet, purchasing items. So it's a decentralized, so it works without banks controlling it. And it uses special computer technology called blockchain. So you'll hear this term a lot with cryptocurrency. So the control and security of these currencies rely on a distributed network of computers or nodes. And you can think of it like if you compare traditional mail to email. It's kind of how you can think of it. It's fast, direct, and digital. And actually, Bitcoin was the first cryptocurrency in 2009. Well, I wish we'd invested in Bitcoin back then.
Oh, yeah. No doubt.
We'd have a pile of money now if we did.
Yeah.
So how does cryptocurrency work? Well, it works on a blockchain, which is basically a public ledger. So this is where all the transactions get recorded. And people can look at it, but they can't change it. So every cryptocurrency transaction is recorded in a block of data that is linked to a chain of previous transactions. And this is what makes it nearly impossible to alter the past transactions, and thus makes it very secure. Then you'll hear the term mining. Now, we're not talking about mining metal or real ore. So this is a purely computer process where they create transactions. Transactions are verified, they're added to the blockchain. It also involves the creation of new cryptocurrency tokens or coins as a reward to miners. And then you'll hear the term wallets a lot. This is basically just your digital wallet. It's where your crypto gets stored. It's kind of like your bank account, and you're in charge of it. And then we have transactions. These basically works by addresses, like digital addresses and confirmations. That's kind of how you send money around or send cryptocurrency around. And these are just some common buzzwords for crypto. You'll hear the term altcoin. So basically any cryptocurrency that's not Bitcoin is considered an altcoin or alternative coin. Of course, wallet we talked about. It's the digital bank account. This is where your money gets stored, or where your cryptocurrency is stored, is in a digital wallet. The exchange, this is just where you buy the cryptocurrency and sell the cryptocurrency. You can think of places like Coinbase, Kraken, Binance, and then other places like Robinhood. You can also buy cryptocurrency. You can buy it through PayPal. There's various places, but that's basically what an exchange is, just where you can buy and sell the crypto. And then you'll hear this term private key. So this is kind of like your password, and this is what keeps your cryptocurrency secure and safe. And it's something you don't ever want to share, your private key. And then you'll hear the term stable coin. So these are coins that are basically pegged to the US dollar. And so they don't have as much, volatility as the other type of coins. So they don't really go up much. They don't go up or down that much in relation to the other cryptocurrency you'll see. They're pretty stable, and hence the name stablecoin. And then you'll hear the term tokens. You hear the term token and coins kind of used interchangeably, but there is a small difference between the two. So a token is when a token is built on someone else's blockchain. So you can think of like the Tether cryptocurrency runs on the Ethereum blockchain. So it's considered a token. However, if it's issued on your own blockchain, like Bitcoin or Ethereum, because they have their own blockchains, then their coins are considered, then their crypto is considered coins. So that's the basic difference between tokens and coins. Do you have any questions, Johnny, so far?
Not so far.
Kind of running through it kind of fast. And like I said, this is very high level and very basic for folks. So what are some popular cryptocurrencies? Well, we talked about Bitcoin, which is the original. Sometimes people will refer to it as digital gold. Then you've got Ethereum. This is probably the second most well-known cryptocurrency. It's programmable money, enables smart contracts. And then you'll hear others like XRP, XLM, Doge, Solana, Cardano, Chainlink, just to name a few. And there are actually thousands of cryptocurrencies, so there's quite a lot. And there's been a lot of buzz about XRP, within the recent year, I guess. There's a lot of thought behind that particular token, that it's owned by Ripple. So, Ripple applied for a banking license. And so there's also talk of XRP being integrated into the treasury or replacing SWIFT. So a lot of rumors around it. So some people think it's going to go, shoot up pretty well in terms of the price. So why do people use cryptocurrency? Well, it's borderless. You can send crypto 24/7 across the globe. There's no middleman, no government interference. You got fast international transfers. You got lower fees than traditional banking. Financial inclusion for those people that don't have bank accounts. It's an investment or store of value. The privacy and control over your own money, and it has limited supply. For instance, Bitcoin, there will only ever be 21 million coins, and that's it. So it makes it, unlike our US dollar, which is printed and printed and printed and printed,
Yeah,
right?
on demand.
Yeah. So these are just some commonly accepted tokens. So you got Bitcoin, of course, we talked about that one. It's the most widely accepted cryptocurrency and sort of the gold standard for crypto payments and a staple for most of your payment gateways. Then you got Ethereum, the second largest crypto by market cap, also widely supported by a number of processors. And you've got Bitcoin Cash, which is really an offshoot of Bitcoin. You got Litecoin, which is known for its speed and efficiency. It's a popular choice for payments and is supported by many merchants. Of course, Dogecoin, which has received a lot of popularity recently. It's known for low transaction costs. It's particularly popular with retailers and online stores. Then you have our stable coins like USDC and Tether. And so these stable coins are pegged to the US dollar, which again, decreases the amount of volatility that you see with other cryptocurrencies. And they're ideal for merchants who want to accept crypto without all the huge price fluctuations. And then the last one's XRP. While not widely accepted for retail payments as Bitcoin or Ethereum, it's a token that's supported by most payment gateways. And it has a more focus on institutional cross-border payments.
And now XRP is, you said it's a token, so it's running on whose blockchain?
Yeah, I'd have to look that up. I'm not sure which one it's
You said
running.
it's owned by Ripple.
Ripple.
Does
Yeah, it's
Ripple
owned
have
by
their own
Ripple.
blockchain?
And they may have their own blockchain, but I'm not, I'd have to look that up. And so these are just some risk and considerations with cryptocurrency. Of course, we're not financial advisors, so we can't advise you on investing. We're just kind of trying to educate you on what cryptocurrency is, and you'll have to make your own decisions and do your own research. But so the volatility, so the prices do swing up and down quite a lot. Actually, they can have big swings up or down. So that's one thing you should be aware of. Security, it's important to protect your wallet because, again, if your private keys get compromised, you can lose all your tokens or your coins. Be aware of get-rich-quick schemes. I know there was one several years ago with OneCoin, and it was tied to a multi-level marketing plan, and it was just a total scam. The laws and regulations are still developing, so who knows what that's going to look like.
Well, we know the governments don't like them, do they, Chris?
They didn't, and they haven't liked them, but Trump is pro-crypto. So
Right.
He's probably the first pro-crypto president that we've had, so it'll be interesting to see how that develops.
I know the Federal Reserve is going to come up with their own, wasn't they?
Yeah, they were going to, I don't know if it was technically a cryptocurrency, but it was going to be a digital currency that they were working on. And supposedly that got put away, I guess, or got killed. Hopefully, not going to have
well,
that
you know, the
currency.
things always have a way to come floating back up to the top, you know. So,
Yeah.
Well, that's see if we can't keep it tamped down. We definitely don't want them to have any more control over our money than what they already have.
Yeah, definitely not. And that was one of the main attractions for crypto, is that the governments aren't involved in it and regulated and can't get their hands on it. Of course, that's why the governments didn't like it. They couldn't get their hands on it. So, but
I understand. This environmental thing was your next one. That's something that is coming up in the discussions right now with the with these big data centers for AI. You know, just tremendous amount of energy usage. And I guess this energy usage is more related to the mining of the coin, or what?
Yeah, I would say so. And all the power it takes to do all the mining and all the validations, you know, for the blockchain.
Okay.
And then the last one is the golden rule: only invest what you can afford to lose, because there's a good chance you might lose it, depending on how you invest it. So,
well, you know, as a casual observer, you know, we know that Bitcoin has wild swings. I mean, you know, $40,000-$50,000. So it is volatile.
It is.
That's for sure.
Of course, hopefully some of the regulation is going to stabilize it to some degree. And I think once crypto has more widespread adoption, I think, you know, that will probably stabilize a bit, right? But right now it's just not really accepted, you know, as widespread as cash or the US dollar. I did read that Walmart, their OnePay platform, is accepting or plans to accept cryptocurrency through their OnePay payment processing. So that's a big first step, probably, if Walmart's adopted it. But yes, this is just kind of your 101, kind of high level what crypto is. You know, as we wrap up. So crypto, again, is digital money, uses the blockchain technology. It offers benefits, but it also comes with some risk. So educating and learning more about crypto is very important. Next steps, you could research some reputable exchanges if you're interested. Start small if you decide to try. Continue learning from reliable resources, what we would say. Maybe in the next episode, we'll kind of go through how you buy your crypto. But, you know, and actually purchasing crypto is really easy. There's not much to it. You sign up for an exchange and put in your bank account information to fund your account, and you can purchase, you know, various cryptocurrencies, whichever ones interest you the most. But there are some nuances with the wallet, a digital wallet versus a physical wallet. So that's something we can go through in the next podcast as well. But yeah,
Very interesting.
Yeah, definitely hope this helps everyone at least.
Well, it helped me, Chris. I'm pretty ignorant in this stuff, so it helped me. So I'm sure it will some people.
Well, I guess that's a wrap then.
All righty. Well, I guess we'll have to just sign out. But no, I'm going to sign out from Mobile Like, and thanks for your hard work on this. It's very interesting and educational for me. So I look forward to future episodes as we delve more into it.
Yep, and I'm signing out from Opelika, Alabama too. We hope you enjoyed this podcast, and we'll catch you on the next one. Please like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And we're signing out.
Good night and God bless.